Hey guys, this is Developer Dude, and here I am with a new project, Tesla. In this project, we will create a website which will be same as the Tesla project. And here is the example. This is our project, which I have created with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So when you hover over on this navigation bar, you can see. Okay, when you hover over this and this effect, when you scroll, this model name change, custom order, everything got changed. When you scroll again it's changed. You will never find such tutorial of this project on YouTube. Not a single video will show you that how this title is changing. But in this tutorial we will talk about this and we will learn such a wonderful tutorial of this project. So here it is. This is our Tesla project, and in the next video series we will learn that how to create such a wonderful website clone. Look at this menu. You can see this will be going to be a best YouTube video on Tesla. You will not get such video tutorial anywhere on YouTube, not a single video. First two files, so let's create them. Here I have created two files as tesla.html and tesla.css, and here our project file. This is our project which I have created and which we are going to create. So here is the page. Now write codes here. Okay, now change the document title tesla.com. okay, now add font or some CDN. Most important, this is for the icons which we will import from this website, Font Awesome. Now create another link tag, not for a style sheet. First attach the style sheet, write tesla.css. okay, now again create a link tag here with icon, and now here paste the icon link. I will give you in the link in the description. I will give you a link in the description from where you can copy and paste. Okay, now control save. Let's check this out. So here it is, the tesla.com and the icon image. Now let's start creating this header. So let's start it. Here is the body tag. Inside of body tag, create a header tag. Now in the header tag, create a div image, and in the source paste the link of logo. Control C and Control V. Okay, now create another div, not div, a nav with class name middle. So create a class middle. Now anchor tag. How many anchor tags? So let's 1 2 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so 9 anchor tag. 9. Oh, an anchor tag hash, copy and paste it. Control C. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, now right there model S, model. So here's the name. Give this menu anchor tag an ID ID name menu. Okay, now create another div with class name over. So okay, now save it. Check this out. Let's check out. Okay, so this is so big. Tesla. Now write CSS code. We have already linked the CSS file. Okay, now list style, none. Second, text decoration, none. Padding 0, margin 0, and font family. This one. Okay, now body, box sizing for a box, and overflow hidden. header div image width 120 pixel and height 15 pixel, cursor pointer and margin top 20 pixel. Okay, now design the header, write the code, margin right 10 pixel, z index 1 and margin left 50 pixel, justify content, space between, position fixed, and display flags. Control save. Now header A, targeting all the header tag. So line height is to be 10 pixel, 30 pixel. Okay. Padding 0, 15 pixel. White space no wrap. Text align center. Display inline block. And font size 15 pixel. Border radius 10 pixel. Cursor pointer. Font weight 600 and color RGB 34. Okay, control save. Let's check this out. So here it is, how it's looking. Not looking well. So now target the class middle and margin left 20 pixel. Sorry for this, 200 pixel and position relative, height 50 pixel, display flex and align item center, and the other thing is z index 5. Okay, save. Let's check this out, and here it is. You can see now we have to give this area after solar panel, but here is no gap. So target this tag, target this anchor tag only, middle A and child 6, padding right 180 pixels. And here it is. So our header is ready, no any hover effect. So let's create this. So first create the hovering. Now targeting hover class div dot hover, background color is to be RGBA 128 and 0.15. Okay, now position attribute z index -1, opacity 0, okay, opacity 0, transition, now transition of 0.7 sec. Okay, border radius 10 pixel, height 30 pixel and display inline block. Okay, control save. Control save. Now let's see here. It's not so because we didn't define the width of it, so let's define the width. Width is 100 pixel. Control save, refresh. So here it is, our hover div. Okay, so remove this because we want to show it when we hover over on this anchor tag. So right down here, now write dot middle A and child 1, and when it got over, then dot hover means after this, which div have hover class will have one opacity and left is 0 and width of 85 pixels. Save it. Let's check this out. So here it is. Let's hover over it. Okay, so it's showing. Now when you hover here, nothing is happening. So this is. So let's do this with other anchor tags. Now for another one, Control C, Control V. Now second one, opacity 1, left 90 pixels and width 85 pixels. Okay. Now again, width is to be 80 pixels. 3, opacity 1, left 175 pixel and width 85 pixel. Okay, let's check this out. Refresh and look at this. Wow, it's working. So we just write for 3. Okay, it's working, successful. So now let's write for rest of the anchor tag. 4. Now opacity 1, left 260 pixels and width 85 pixels. Again, Control V, write down the 5, opacity 1, left. How much for the left? This should be 347 pixels. I'm just calculating it, and the width should be 98 pixels. Okay. Now for the sixth item, write there opacity 1 again, and left 450 pixels. Width width is to be 105 pixels. Now for the seventh one, opacity 1 and left 790 pixel and width 85 pixel. Okay. Control V, 8th, opacity 1, left 790 pixels and width 60 pixels. Now the last one, 9th, opacity 1, left 875 pixels and width 65 pixels. Save this. Let's Control R. So let's hover over it. Model S, Model 3, Model X, Y, solar roof, solar panels, shop. Okay, something is wrong. Let's check out our code. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone is here. Then what's wrong with the code? Let's check this. Okay, so this is left 79 pixel, left 79 pixel. So here we did a mistake. So there should be 723 pixels. Control save, refresh, and here it is. Solar panel, shop, account, menu. Account is so small, shop is so big. So change this again. Width. So 7th is width is to be 60. Okay, 60 pixels and this one 85. Control save, refresh, solar panel, shop, account, menu. Okay. You can see
is the header tag which we have created in previous video. So now let's create a div with class name main. Okay, now create another div with class name main. 1. Now create another class name, another div with class name main 2. Okay. Now create a div with class name head. Okay. And write down your h1 model 3 and span tag with order online for order online for what? Create a href anchor tag for touchless delivery. Okay. Now add a picture. Now write there image, and in the source put this link of car image. I will give you the link in the description so you can check that there. Control V. Okay. Now create another div with class name login. So this is for the login. Okay. Now create another div, class name button, and now create another div in this with class name order, not class name, with ID order. Okay. Order ID, and right there create a span tag and text, sorry for this, custom order. Okay. Now create another div with class name, not class name, with ID INVN. Okay. In this create a span tag again and write there existing inventory. Okay. Now create another div blank. Okay. So dot blank, Control Z, sorry, blank. Okay. Remove the slash. Create another div with class name arrow. In this arrow create a I tag and add the class name. So what is the class name of it? This is for the icon. So write down there solid FA angle down. Okay. Control save. So let's check here. So here is our this is CDN for font awesome, so means the icon is imported here successfully. So let's check this out here. Now refresh. Okay, so here's the model 3 order for touchless delivery, and this is the image. Okay. Now write the CSS code. Write the CSS code for this. So let's start writing CSS code. Right there dot main 1, wait, dot main 1 display flex and overflow auto, flex none, and width 100%, height is to be 100 bh, flex flow, column, no wrap, flex flow. Okay, so display flex, overflow auto, and flex none, and the flex flow is column, no wrap. Okay, now save it. Now dot main 1 div text align center. Okay, and now flex none, flex none, width 100%, and height 100%. Okay, now dot main 1 div image. This is the width 100% and height 100 vh. So here we are targeting the image, object fit, cover, and object position. So it's center. Okay. Now dot main 2 position, relative, save. check this out. Okay, so how is this looking? This is the arrow, custom order inventory, and this is model tree. Let's write code. Now targeting head dot head position absolute. Okay, and display flex flex direction column, justify content center, width 100%, top 0, height 40 VH, and align item center. Control save. Now target the H1 head H1. Okay, font size 45 pixel, font weight 500, color is to be RGB 61. Okay, now padding bottom 5 pixels. Okay, now targeting the span tag. Okay, color is to be RGB 53. Okay, and font size 17 pixels. Now targeting the anchor tag. Color RGB, so 53. Okay, now text decoration, underline, and cursor pointer. Now save it, refresh. So here it is. You can see this is same as this one, but you can see this line, this is a bit away from delivery in the bottom. You can see here, but here it's totally attached with delivery and Tesla's delivery. Okay, so how can we do this? So let's write the code for this. So right here, another properties, text, underline, position, under, control save. Let's check this out. So here it is. You can see now when we are hover it, this got thick. So let's do it with this. So now write the code here. So when this dot head A got over, so the text decoration, okay, text decoration thickness got 2 pixels. Okay, control save. Let's check this out. Okay, so this is writing the CSS code for the class name login. So let's start it. Dot login position is to be fixed. Okay, and bottom 0, display flex direction, column, and width 100%, justify content center. Okay, now dot login div, display flex, and justify content center. Now targeting the button class div, align item center, and margin right 15 pixels, margin left 15 pixels, width 250 pixels, and height 40 pixel, cursor pointer, and border radius 50 pixels. Control save. Let's check out, refresh. Okay, so here it is down below. So now target the order ID order. So order background color is to be hash 393 C41. Okay, and color white. Control save. Let's check this out. Refresh. So here it is. Now targeting the in1 ID hash in1. Okay, so background color should be hash triple E BEB. Okay, and color is to be hash 393 C41. Control save. Check it out here. So here it is. Now write the code. Now target both of these, order and in1. Font size is to be 14 pixel and font weight 500. Now save it, refresh, and here it is. Okay, so now this is so much down and this one is above here, but it is at this line, but this one is down, so let's bring it up. Okay, so targeting the class dot blank. Okay, dot blank is height 70 pixel. Control save. So this got something up, a little up. Now targeting the dot login dot wait here, look at this, wrong spelling, so arrow. Okay, dot login dot arrow height 60 pixel and font size 25 pixel, color RGB 7575 and 75. Save it. Let's check this out. So here it is. You can see same as that one with something is okay. So this is same as that. Okay, now look at this animation. So let's add this animation to this arrow. For creating the animation, write the code, give it the name animation, up down 1.5 seconds and is infinite. Okay, now create that animation, create this animation up down. Okay, now at the 0%, wait, this is not 0, at the 0%, transform and translate y to 0. Okay, and at the 10%, transform translate y 5 pixels, just 5 pixels. Okay, and at the 20%, transform translate y 0, and copy and paste this, Control C, and wait, this one, Control C, and paste it down below just once, and change this to 30 and this one to 40. At the 40 is to 0, and again paste. Now again change this to 50 and change this to the 80. Now write for the 100%, transform translate y 0. Control save. Let's check this animation. Now you can see here it is. So now let's add the animation one. Wait, this animation you see on head 1 and span. Here is nothing, no animation here. So let's create the animation for the head 1 and span also. Now write dot main dot head and h1. Okay, now animation name is to be show 1 second. Okay, Now create this animation at the rate keyframes. Identifier is so. Now 0%. Write this transform, translate y 30 pixel and opacity 0. Control C, Control V, and change this to the 40%. Again Control V, opacity 1, and this should be 0. Okay, and at the 100%, copy and paste. Control save. So check this out. Okay, so now add an animation to the main.tag span, and the animation name is to be show 1 second, 2 second. Okay, so 2 second, and change this to his source span name, and create the source span here at the keyframes, identifier, source span. Okay, 0%, transform, translate y 30 pixel, opacity 0, 100%, transform, translate y 0, and opacity 1. Control save. Now check this out here. It's not working. So this is source span, and the head one I give this. Okay, source span. Control save. Oh, the animation you can see.
Dot login hash order animation name. Animation is order 1 second. Okay, now create this animation. Keyframes, identifier is order. Okay, now add the 0%, translate x minus 20 pixels. Okay, and opacity 0. At the 100%, translate x 0 and opacity 1. Okay, now save it and check it. Control R, and here it is. You see the animation on this custom order. Refresh. Yep, this. Now add this animation to this existing inventory. So adding this animation. So now again target dot login hash invin animation name is invin 1 second. Okay, now at the rate keyframes identifier invin and 0% translate. So here it is, translate x 20 pixels and opacity. Okay, opacity 0, and at the 100% translate x 0, opacity 1. Okay, now control save. Let's check this out. Refresh and look at this animation. Refresh. Yeah, this one. This is our project. Why this? Okay, so here it is. Let's create. So scroll it down. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so we have to create 5 divs more. So just come here and wrap it. So Now copy and paste this for the 5 times. Okay. Whoa. Second time, third time, fourth time, and this is the last one, 5th. Control save. Let's check this out here. Refresh. So here it is. This is, you can see these items are not moving. Okay, so you can see there is, okay, so here are our items. Now change the image link. Firstly, remove this I tag. Wait, this one. Okay, this is our first div and this is our second div, so remove this icon from every div after the first one. Select this, remove it, but don't delete this arrow div. Okay, wrap this one. Now remove this one I. Okay, now wrap it. Now remove this one I. Wrap it. Now remove this one too. Wrap it. Remove this one. So here it is. Now change the image link, image source. Change this image source of every div. Change this image source. So I will give you the link in the description. So just let's copy and paste it here. So I changed the all the sources, image source. Now check it out here. Okay, now scroll down. So here it is. You can see these images, but the title is same. Now change the title and this span tag. So here, this is the second one. Change this to what is there. Bring it onto the top. Okay, after model 3, this is model Y, so right there model Y, and wrap it. Open this. Change this to model S. So this is the model S. Okay, now wrap this. Now the third one is model X. Okay, now wrap it. Now here it is. Wrap it down. Solar panels. So text here. Solar panels. Same as this one. No. So solar panels. And what is this span? Lowest cost solar panels in America. Lowest. I changed all the h1 and span tag, and also this span. Order now and learn more. So let's save it and check it out. So this is our project which we are creating. Refresh. Okay, so here you can hear order now and learn more, but at this you can see custom order and existing inventory. So we will solve this in JavaScript, but you can see these headings are not changed. So when you see that I'm scrolling, this got scrolled. Look at this, and when I stop it here, this got stopped here, but in this got automatically scrolled. Look at this. Okay, so how this is happening? Just write some codes here in this. Just change some little codes, 2-line codes. So display flex, flex none, and column now wrap. Now add another scroll snap type y mandatory. Okay, and in this add scroll snap align center. Control save. Now So you can see, let's check it out here, Control R. So let's check this. So when you scroll this, half of it, and this got automatically scroll. You can see, yep. So here it is. So first, create here the header. Create a div with the class name hidden site. Okay. Now in this hidden site, create a div. Okay, div with the ID mark. Now add a icon here with class name. So write down class fa solid fa x mark. Okay. Now create another div with class name htn con3 means hidden content. Okay. Now create a UL tag and create a list. Wait, list. How many lists? 4 means 15 lists. Okay. So write down your 15, and here it is. Do you know what we are creating? So first, look at this. We are writing HTML code for this section. So the X mark is this one, and the li items are here, these all. So in this, write down every list item. So let's write here. So I did it here. Now save it. Okay, let's check out. This is looking something. So now create another div here with the class name blur. Okay, dot blur. Now save it, check out, refresh. So this is not looking like this one. So let's write CSS code for this section, this hidden section. CSS codes here. So first, target the dot blur class. Okay, position absolute and width 100%. Display block. Okay, and height 100 VH and Z index 99, and transition, because we will add transition on it. So 1 second, backdrop filter. Backdrop filter blur 4 pixels. Okay, and background color hash 393 C416E. Now save it. So you can see here this got blurred, but we have to create this here, writing the CSS codes. Now target dot hidden site, position, position absolute, and right 0, width 310 pixel, and opacity 100 means 1, and translate x0. Okay, transition for 1.5 seconds, 1.2 seconds. Z index, come on, 100, and height 100%. Overflow, scroll, and the last thing is background color, white. Control save. Let's check this out here. Refresh. Okay, so here it is. You can see this got blurred. Same as this one. You can see. So this got blurred. Now it is on this side. Okay, so now target mark hash mark. Now display flags. Justify content and padding 30 pixel, background color white, and position sticky, z-index 100, right 0. Control save, check out. Okay, so here it is. Now hash mark dot fa x mark. Now we are targeting the mark, so font size 25 pixel, padding 8 pixel and 10 pixel. Transition all 0.5 seconds, and cursor pointer. Okay, now hash mark dot fa x mark. When it got over, background color should RGB 233 and 233. Okay, border radius 50%. Control save, refresh, and here you can see when we hover over here, the circle you can see. Okay, so now target the content, so hidden content dot hidden content. Okay, padding 5 pixel and 30 pixel, height 100%. Now dot hdn content targeting li tag, so adding 10 pixel and 15 pixel. Okay, font size 15 pixel, margin bottom 5 pixel. Okay, margin bottom 5 pixel. Now dot hdn content. Okay. Now add transition or 0.5 second, cursor pointer. Now when this li tag got over, the background color should be RGB 2323 and the border radius should be 15 pixel. Okay, now save it, check it, refresh, and here it is. You can see when we hover over here, you can see. Okay, so now this is same as this one, so you can't even get the difference between them because they are exact same as the project I created. Okay, so I'm changing it, but you can't get it that which project which I have created and which one is that project which I am creating in this video. So you can see. Okay, but this is not working because JavaScript not here. So this is our project and this is our incomplete project. Now create a new file with the name of Tesla.js. So create the new file. Here is our HTML file, this is our JavaScript file, and this is our CSS file. So now edit some CSS code. So let's write down here hdn side. Now edit this code. So write opacity 0 and translate x to the 320 pixels. Control save, and let's check out what happened when we these codes. Okay, so this hidden section got hidden. So now this blur effect, remove this blur effect. For this we have to write here display none. Control save, refresh, and here it is. So now we have to write JavaScript code. When we click on that hidden section show up and that blurs, so we write the JavaScript code here. So when we click on blur, the blur got an active class, display block, and hidden section. So when we click on menu, so got hidden side got active, and this active will show transform translate x 0 and opacity 1. Okay, opacity 1, control save. So now right here the JavaScript code. Now create a const main is equal to document dot query selector, okay, dot main 1. So this main one making this header and this id. Okay, no, the main one is the header and main one is here. You can see this is the main one. So when this, we are targeting this one in query selector. Okay, so now write code for the arrow. So const remove this arrow. Now write the codes for the, now write the code for const menu is equal to document dot query selector. So same as it is, query selector, and now control C and right here hash menu, because we have id in header, so we are targeting this menu. Okay, this anchor tag. Now control V, so change this to cross, and here the dot fa x mark. So in the hidden section, this is the icon which we are targeting. Okay, now again control V, so now target blur dot blur. So you know we are targeting the blur div here, so right here blur. Okay, now blurs. Okay, so right there side, and this is the hidden side. This is our hidden side, so dot hdn side. Okay, now control save, and the most important thing that we have to attach this script file, our HTML. So script dot slash tesla dot js, control save. Okay, now here start writing the codes. So let's now target dot add event listener. So when we click on it, the function will run. So this is our arrow function. Now write the function for blurs dot class list dot add active. Okay, when we click on it, when we click on menu, so the blur got active class added in it, and the site got class list dot add active. Okay, now save this. Let's check out here, refresh. Okay, so this is our menu. Click on it, and here it is. You can see this comes out, but when we click on it, this is not working because we didn't write the JavaScript code. So let's write the JavaScript code for this. So now when we click, so we have to click on cross. So cross dot add event listener. So when we click on it, our function will run blurs dot class list dot remove active. Okay, this will remove that active class from blur, and the side dot class list dot remove active. When we click on cross, it will remove active class from blur and side. So when this active class removed, the translate will be 320 pixels x-axis, and the blur got display none because active class got removed. So save it, check it out, refresh. So this is our page. Click on the menu, it comes out. When we click on cross, it's gone. Okay, comes out, gone. So here it is. Now look at this. You can see here that we have written the code, JavaScript code for this, but we didn't write code for this that got changed and this login got changed. So before writing JavaScript code for this, we have to change some classes in HTML. So let's write the HTML code first. So when we open this main2, right here give it another class named head1. Okay, head1, and give it another class login1. Okay, do this with all of the main two divs. Okay, so this one is give it head2 and login2, because we will focus on them separately. So we have to give them a different class. So login3, and now targeting this one. So head4, and now login4. So wrap it. Head5, login5, head6, and login6. This will help us in JavaScript codes. Okay, now write the CSS code for these head1 and head2 and login1, login2. So now write CSS code for this. Now write dot head. Okay, opacity 0. Okay, now every div which have head class got opacity 0, means disappeared. So our head got disappeared. This one, every head got disappeared. So now target the first one div. You can see this one div, head1. So I give this a separate class. So now write the head1. Okay, head1 opacity 1, and transition all 1.5 seconds. Okay, now dot head2, Control C, Control V. Now targeting all the heads with their separate class names 5 and 6. Now give them opacity 0 and transition all. Okay, now focus on login. So login opacity 0. Okay, opacity 0. Now for the first div, dot login1, opacity 1, and transition all 1.5 seconds. Okay, now again same as that one. So dot login 1, Control C, Control V, 2, no, this should be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now write this opacity 0, transition all 1.5 seconds, and z index 1. Okay, now create an active class opacity 1, and create another class hide opacity 0. Okay, save it, refresh. You can see no heading is showing, no login, no heading, anything here, nothing is here. So here is the heading, custom order, existing inventory. This is our menu bar. So on these divs the heading is not showing and that custom order is not showing because we have hide them, we have already hidden them. So we will continue writing JavaScript code. So we are here with our JavaScript file. So now make it wider, a little bit wider. So now create, now target the h1 is equal to wait document dot query selector. So now which we have created head1 classes. In the previous video we have created these classes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we are targeting them separately. Change this. You know what I'm saying? This is the head 1, this is the head 2 of the second div, and the third div head 3, and I'll change this 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now create an arrow. Now login. Now create this for the login, so Control V, and right here L1, and change this to login. Okay, Control C, paste it 5 more times, 3, 4, 5, and this 6. Okay, so login 6 for 6th div, this is for 5th div, this is for 4th div, 3rd div, and 2nd div. Now L2, L3, L4, L5, and L6. Okay, so now starting the JavaScript code. Now main, which we have already created. So main, add event listener, scroll. Okay, so if you are confused that what is this main, so you can see here we have created main.main1 class. Okay, scroll. Now when this got scrolled, so a function will run. So the function is will run console.log. First, let's check this out. Main.scroll top. Okay, now Control save, refresh, Control Shift I. So open console. Nothing is written here because this is not got scroll. So when we scroll it, you can see the numbers are writing here. So these numbers, according to these numbers, we will write JavaScript code. Okay, or got changed when we reach to another div. These number got changed. So we will target through these numbers. We will target every div according to this number with the half of these numbers. So let's start writing the codes. So create a const unit. Okay, unit is main.scroll top. This is the number which was showing in that console. So now if those numbers are equal to 0 and unit means those numbers are less than 100, okay, less than 100, then h1 dot class list dot remove hide. Okay, and l1 dot class list dot remove hide. Okay, else, create a else, h1 dot class list dot add hide, and l1 dot class list dot add hide. Okay, so save it, check it. So when we scroll this down, you can see that the login is disappeared and heading is disappearing. You can see. Okay, so now write the same code for the second div. So if according to the scroll top numbers, okay, which I show you in the console. So if unit number is greater than 600 and unit number is less than 700, then h2 dot class list dot add active class. Okay, and l2 dot class list dot add active class. Okay, else h2 dot class list dot remove active, and l2 dot class list dot remove Okay, control save. So you can see, yep. So here is model 3, here is model 5, model Y. So now do this with other all the divs. So just copy and paste this code, control C. This is for third one, this is for fourth one, fifth one, and the last sixth one. Now just change the numbers. So you can see this is for the second div, I think. Yep. This is for the second div, this is for the third div. So for third div, you can see here, write 1300 and right here 1400. Okay, and change this to 3 and 3. Okay, now this is for the fourth div. For fourth div, you should write there 1920. Now fourth. Okay, so now for the fifth one, there is 2600 and 2700. Okay, so this is for the fifth one. So control shift alt and fifth. Now change this to 32 and here 33. Okay, sixth. Okay, now save it. Let's check this out. Refresh. Now you can see model Y, model S, model X, and solar panels and solar roof. You can see these div also changing because this is custom order and this is order now. So here we have completed our Tesla clone project. Thanks for watching this video and subscribe this channel.
If you enjoyed this video, then give a thumbs up, and if you didn't subscribe the channel, please do subscribe. Goodbye.